In this very video, we shall be attending to some very few numbers of quiz. So, firstly, number one question. Number one question says, it says, la distrazione del conducente non è determinata dall'uso del cellulare. So, I will repeat this question, and at the end of this very question, I'm going to to explain it in English for a proper understanding. So I repeat, it says la distrazione del conducente non è determinata da uso del cellulare. Vero o falso? True or false? So the answer to this very question is false, which is a false. It's false. Let's see. You can see it to yourself. The response is false, which is false. Now, first and foremost, let me explain the reason why the response to this very quiz, says false. So it says la distrazione del conducente. Distrazione in English simply means distraction. Conducente simply means driver in English. So when we are talking about conducente, so we are simply talking about someone driving the vehicle, someone driving the motor. So it's known as the conducente. So in English, it's known as the driver. So it says determinata. Determinata simply means determined. So this very one, cellulare, we all know what cellulare is in Italian language. Cellulare simply means telephone. Now I want to read everything together. It says the distraction, of the driver during that driving does not determine the use of cellulare, the use of telephone, which means, in other words, in terms of driving, a driver making use of telephone, operating phone during driving does not serve as distraction to the driver. So this is what this question is simply talking about. So take note of that. We have another question again. The number two question says, it says il segnale raffigurato è un divieto di transito. Now it's talking about this very symbol that is here, this very sign that is here. You can all see it. It says il segnale raffigurato è un divieto di transito. Vero o falso? Il segnale, questo qui. Il segnale raffigurato, questo, è un divieto di transito. Vero o falso? So the response to this very one, is false. So it's false. Let's see. You can see it. The response is, it says false. Now it says il segnale raffigurato. I will explain to you the reason why this very, this very response is false. It says il segnale raffigurato. This very sign is talking about this sign. Il segnale. Segnale simply means sign. This very symbol that is here. It says raffigurato. This very symbol that is referred here è un divieto di transito. È un divieto di transito. Is known as a forbidding, sign for transit. Is known as a forbidding sign for transit. So true or false? Is false. This is not a divieto di transito. When we are talking about divieto di transito, is different from this one. This one is not at vieto senso. The reason for this one, this simply means that this is usually found in a road known as senso unico. So a one-way road. So it only permits vehicles to come out, but it does not permit vehicle to to have access or an entry in the beginning of the road that has this very symbol. So take note of that. Number three question, this very one looks a little bit familiar to the number one question we considered before. So the question says, la distrazione del conducente può essere Scusata de accessione del cellulare. Di accessione del cellulare. So, it says la distrazione del conducente può essere causato da accessione del cellulare. So, true or false? Vero o falso? La distrazione del conducente. La distrazione del conducente può essere causata da accessione del cellulare. Vero o falso? The answer to this very quiz is vero. Let's see. You can see it here. The response is vero. What are they saying here? It says the distraction of the driver, may be the cause of, accessing telephone. La distrazione di conducente. The distraction of the driver, may be the cause of accessing, telephone. During driving, accessing telephone during driving, may also as well cause distraction, because you as a driver, you are not supposed to be accessing your telephone, making use of your telephone, because by you doing that, automatically it will affect your focus during driving. So that's what they are talking about. Take note of that. So another one again, it says il segnale raffigurato indica una curva pericolosa a destra. It says il segnale raffigurato indica una curva pericolosa a destra. It's talking about this very symbol that is here. It says indica una curva pericolosa a destra. Vero o falso? The response to this very question is falso. You can see it. The response is false. Now let me explain to you. First and foremost, this very sign that is here is known as segnale di obbligo or segnale di prescrizione. So whichever one you decide to call it. So obbligo sign simply means in English an obligatory sign. So prescrizione simply means a prescription sign. So, and the question says il segnale raffigurato indica una curva pericolosa. So only this word alone, make this very quiz fast. Only this word alone, pericolosa, because this is not a periculous sign. It's not, a danger sign, known as the periculous sign in Italian language. So this is an obligatory sign, known as the obbligo sign. So what this sign is talking about is simply saying that, this is a road, that permits you to move a little bit, drive a little bit, towards your front, and move to your right. So this is the reason why this one is false. So it says il segnale raffigurato indica una curva pericolosa a destra. It says this very sign that is referred here. So it's simply saying that this very symbol that is here, is a curve, dangerous sign, at your right hand side. So it's false. It's an obligatory sign. So it's not segnale di pericolo. So take note of that. Another one again says il simbolo raffigurato si trova sulla spia a luce verde lampeggiata the indicatore di direzione azionato. He's talking about this very one. First and foremost, this very sign that is here, is known as a sign for traffic. So whenever this very one is on, it simply means that you are trafficating your right. So if this very one is on, it simply means that you are trafficating your left. So the call whenever these two signs here are of use, so the color for it is green. So take note of this very one. And the question says in simbolo raffigurato, this symbol that is referred here, it says il simbolo raffigurato si trova sulla spia a luce verde lampeggiata de indicatore di direzione azionato. Vero o falso? So the response to this very question is vero. Let's see. It says vero. You can see it here. And I will explain to you the reason why this very one is vero. It says in simbolo raffigurato. In simbolo raffigurato. Now you can see it, this very sign that is here, the symbol that is here. It says si trova sulla spia luce verde lampeggiate. It says is found with green light on. So the indicatore di direzione azionato, you know, of the direction that you want to take. So if the green light of right, you know, is on, it simply means you want to take the direction of right. If the green light of the direction of left is on, it simply means you want to take the direction of left. So take note of that. Lastly, before we round up, it says in presenza del segnale raffigurato è consentito il transito agli autocarri di massa complessiva pari a 7,5 tonnellate. So it's simply talking about something like this. So this sign is not divieto di transito. This very sign that is here. So it's simply saying that, you know, on the road that has this, so autocarri, we know autocarri now, you know, it's simply talking about, you know, motor like flat face, you know, big lorry. Let me use that word, big vehicles, you know, that has the height that start from 6.5 below. So these are the only vehicles that are permitted to transit in this very road. But any vehicle, you know, that has the height that is above 6.5, so cannot transit on this very road. Take note of that. And the question says, in presenza di segnale raffigurato è consentito transito autocarri di massa complessiva pari a 7,5 tonnellate. È falso. Vero or falso? The response to this very question is false. You can see it. The response says falso. Why is it falso? Because the question says, it says, in the presence of this very sign that is referred here, it says is permitted, you know, vehicles which has the height of 7.5, you know, to transit. No, because the only vehicle that are permitted to transit on this very road are vehicles, you know, with the height of 6.5 below. Any vehicle that is above 6.5 that is above 6.5 can't transit on this very road. So this is the reason why this very one is also what is also false. So because of time, this is where we shall be ending our lesson today, and hopefully we shall see in our next video. So if you have any question, so if you have anything in related to this very quiz or outside this quiz, please do not you know, hesitate to notify us under the comment section, and remember to like our video. So if possible, share so that others will also as well benefit from it. And if you are yet to subscribe, please do that for us, please. And please remember to, you know, to click on the notification button so that whenever we have any video, you will always be notified. Thanks for watching our video.